Okay, so we're going to give you some examples of working with negative infinity. Actually, it's quite easy, except for one tiny trick, which also isn't that hard. So let's go over addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So what do I do when I got negative infinity plus 4? Kind of easy, right? Negative infinity plus a number, any number, doesn't really affect it because it's so big, it remains negative infinity. What about negative infinity minus 4? Well, indeed, it becomes more negative, but again, it's just not that important because this is so big and negative that remains negative infinity. So addition and subtraction don't really affect. Addition and subtraction of numbers don't really affect my infinity, even if it was 40 or 40 million. It's just not important. What happens when I got multiplication? Negative infinity, whoa, not 8. Negative infinity times 4. Well, infinity times 4 is 4 infinity minus, and infinity times 4 remains infinity, so we got minus infinity. Again, even multiplication doesn't affect me that much. What would affect me is, of course, multiplying by negative 4, because then I get positive 4 infinity, which is positive infinity. And likewise for division. Infinity over positive 2, for example, would give me how many times does this fit into this? Infinity times with a minus. So far, there's nothing new here. What is a bit more interesting? What happens when I got negative infinity to the power of 2 versus negative infinity to the power of 3? Okay, so again, it's still going to be infinity. The question is about the sign, and it's just something to pay attention to. Negative numbers to an even power becomes positive. Negative numbers to an odd power remain negative. That's pretty much all you have to pay attention to, that even powers convert it into a positive negative, whereas odd powers keep it in negative infinity. That's it.